Hey, it's Jane. I am in Jersey, just arrived. All set to do loads and loads of meetings and keynotes. And it is the weather. I've got to talk about the weather because, hey, I'm from the UK. It's what we do as British people. So I'm just going to spin you around so you can actually see it. There you go. I'm staying at this really lovely hotel. It's called the Royal Yacht in Jersey. And I'm actually having breakfast in this bar, and it's really cool because it's called the Zephyr Bar, which is quite special to me because I actually had a horse called Zephyr a long time ago. I would have sold my soul to the devil in order to get a horse because that's just what I was like when I was a kid, and my family aren't horsey at all. So there you go. But I do have Irish blood, so maybe it comes from that. So I am here to do some keynotes. I'm speaking at the CIISF, the Channel Islands Information Security Forum, on Thursday. I'm going to be speaking at a girls' school on Wednesday to some sixth formers, some 16-year-old girls, and telling them all about what we do in the industry. And then today I'm meeting Digital Jersey and the Chief Minister, and the Chief Minister is like the Prime Minister, so it's pretty special. So I've got a meeting with them, and then I'm meeting the Jersey non-executive directors tonight, so talking to them about cyber. So again, it's going to be another full-on day, and then in between that, tonight and tomorrow I've got dinners. So long days, good days, exciting days. I'm open to opportunities, and I'm going to do the best that I can. So that's it for now. I'll check in with you soon. Hi, it's Jane, and I am getting ready to speak at Beaulieu Convent School. Beaulieu.
That is Beaulieu Convent School.
Beaulieu Convent School, just
correct.
checking. It's this brilliant all-girls school. I'm also speaking to Hoe Valley School as well. So we've got about 100 kids coming in. They are studying for their GCSEs and their A-levels. And I'm going to introduce you to Rory, who's going to tell you more about what the schools are trying to do.
So cybersecurity this week has taken a major launch across the island because everyone knows it's up and coming. And with the schools struggling sometimes with computing curriculum and ICT, it's really important that cybersecurity is given the forefront that it needs to do to make sure the kids understand how important it is going forward. Currently in business, there's a lot of people retraining to learn these skills. So rather than make them do that when they leave, we want to make sure they're prepared when they leave schools.
Great, that's so good. So I'm going to leave it like that. I will check in with you soon, and that's it for now. Hey, it's Jane. So I am back in my hotel suite. It's been a really good day, but it's a long day, and I am so tired. So the talk at the girls' school went really well, and as my daughter said, my 16-year-old daughter, she said, Mum, you're speaking to 16-year-olds, so they are a little bit kinder than 13-year-olds. So I actually, every now and again, I will speak to younger age groups, and they're a really tough audience, particularly when it's all girls. So keeping them interested and, listening and open to learning is hard to do. So with this, today there was actually a mixture, so it wasn't just girls I was speaking to, it was girls and boys, and some of them were studying for their GCSEs, so 15, and some were also studying for their A-levels, so around about 16, 17. And it went really well, actually. They were interested, they were listening. I used mixed media, so I did use slides, I used my voice, I told stories, how I came into the industry, my journey. I gave them things to really kind of top tips, things to do with grit and resilience and how to deal with adversity. And then I concentrated on cybersecurity and what the industry has to offer. And I asked them to remain open to what we do because it's going to touch their lives. It will always touch their lives because technology is incorporated into everything that we do. So being secure and in control, as much as I can say in control of it, is just part of how we live now. So it will touch their lives and is touching their lives right now. So it was also good because there were teachers in the room and some of them were careers advisors. So they also got to hear about it and they got to hear about all the different sides of the industry and the skills that we need. So it was really, really useful. So it was really good. And I was happy that the feedback was good and that the kids were listening. And I used video as well. So that always helps. My voice, the stories, the slides, and video. And after that, I went straight in to do another keynote for Women in Tech. That's what it was billed as. And it was it was great. I really enjoyed it. I had a very broad remit, so I was supposed to be speaking there in front of my audience for about 5 minutes. But in fact, it turned into longer. And because we had entrepreneurs in the room, we had women, we also had men in the room, and we had some security people as well there. Again, I told stories. I gave some tips around being a woman in technology, a woman in business, and also tips for entrepreneurs as well. So things that they had to concentrate on. And I used lots of stories throughout my life in order to do that. And of course, I was talking about the book. So my best-selling book, have to get that in there, Insecurity and Why Failure to Attract and Retain Women in Cybersecurity is Making Us All Less Safe. So it was great, some really interesting conversations, lots of questions being asked, which apparently for Jersey is quite unusual. And again, great feedback. And what I'm doing is really helping to raise the visibility and awareness in Jersey and put the spotlight on cybersecurity. So yeah, it's been a good day today. Yesterday was a really good day because I went and saw the Chief Minister, and the Chief Minister is like the Prime Minister. So he wanted to see me with some of his team, and we had a really good conversation about some of the issues and certainly what I'm seeing in the industry and things to be aware of. So that was great. So it's been really good. I will check in with you soon. I think I'm just going to crash. Hey, it's Jane. So it is about day 3 of my trip in Jersey, and I'm here to speak at you can see it behind hopefully, the Channel Islands Information Security Systems, and we have such a brilliant turnout at this event. There are well over 100 people here, some really influential people in the room, and the talks have been absolutely fantastic. We had Paddy McGuinness talking about really what he's seeing from an intelligence perspective this morning. We had a guy from BAE Systems talking about, again, threat intelligence. Oops, just get out of the light. And lots more really interesting talks coming very shortly. So I will check in with you later. Hi, it's Jane, and we have just finished the CIISF conference. It's really hard to say. And I am here with Andre Gorval. So I've known Andre for so many years. He used to be a client of mine when I had my penetration testing company. And we are putting our serious faces on now. We have done a long day. We have had a brilliant day here in Jersey. And yeah, I have had a glass of wine and Andre has had a beer. And yeah, 2 beers. So I am going to pass over to Andre now because I'm going to let him talk to you about what is going on in Jersey and how exciting this island is for security.
Well, thank you. We've got some real issues in Jersey. We're a very, very tight-knit community. There's very few information security people and some very big businesses here and some very large amounts of money flowing into this place. So the island's been doing an awful lot around trying to build a community of information security people. I made the point today, and I don't know if everybody really picked up on it, but effectively none of us are as good as all of us. So by fostering the concept of a family of information security people, we actually can meet challenges that independently the individual businesses and potentially each of us as individuals within our corporations or whatever just couldn't match. So it's really, really important for us and very important for these small communities to actually get together and do things as a group. So we're here at the Information Security Forum event to actually try and prove just what a small group of motivated individuals can actually do without any funding. And it's one of the key elements. We don't get any money from anyone. So these seminars are actually funded entirely from the people that turn up and a few very generous individuals.
And just talk about the IISP and the charter, because I thought that was really exciting in terms of the professionalisation of what's going on in the industry.
I found it, I've been in this game for 22 years, standing at board level and talking to senior members of financial institutions, banks, who have high levels of credibility because of the training that they have and the positions they hold. And I always found it really, really difficult to actually stand on the same platform as them. I was in the Operational Risk Committee and I was not a permanent member because I didn't have the qualification to suggest I was allowed to. So great things. The Institute of Information Security Professionals, 12 years or so old now, just going through that Privy Council piece to actually get a chartered status. And being part of the IISP and getting that chartered status is going to be really important for us guys in the information security community. It gives us credibility. It gives us an institution that will grant us a place at the table where we can actually stand at the same level as everybody else instead of having to stand one step lower. I'm fed up of sitting on the baby seat.
That is so good. Thank you so much, Andre. So I am here because of, in the background you can see JE3.com. So I have been brought over to Jersey, to the islands to speak because of Andre and because of JE3.com. So I just want to say thanks very much. A big plug to these guys. If you're in Jersey, definitely check out Andre because he is just absolutely brilliant. So that's it for now. I'll catch you soon. Bye.